broken people on their most honest day of living. Since that first breath, only grace that we've never given. Well, I've been haunted by standard red devils and white ghosts. It's not only
what are we doing right now?
Well,
these lies are rumors. I tied into my stomach. They hold
parking
this ship together, tossed like leaves in this weather. My dreams are
chilling.
For what?
Oh, some nice shots of the city. Whatever we have of one.
What's Ted's Dead Entertainment?
Man, we're just a group of guys chilling in a basement, writing jokes, making it into, like, you know, funny skits.
I know how a camera works, but it's been a while since I used one.
Good. What's Ted's Dead Entertainment?
I have no idea, actually.
Nice.
I'm Jordan Kitzman. I'm 23. I live in my parents' basement, and all I'm really trying to do is write jokes that people will laugh at, and, you know, make videos that they would enjoy to watch. I don't really know what else to say about myself.
Why is making art in a small town important?
In a small town, you know, we're really closed off from everyone else, so like not that many people get to see what it's like to be, you know, us or a person in a small town, you know, and having art to actually show and be creative, show people that live in bigger cities that life in a small town is whack as fuck.
Why is making art in a small town important?
We've gotta, we really just gotta express ourselves. I mean, living in a small town, you grow up a lot different than, you know, from at least what I've seen in like cities and all the noise and suburbs and stuff. Growing up in a town, like, you know, I mean, I lived in Lincoln, North Dakota for a little while. Kitzman's lived in Lincoln pretty much his whole life. Sean's lived in Lincoln his whole life, and that's the epitome of small town North Dakota. It's, I mean, they got 2 gas stations, 2 bars, and an almost Italian restaurant, and a fucking pizza shop. Like, oh, they have a bank. They have a bank too.
Who are we?
We're Ted's Dead Entertainment.
Of course. I can say that shit. What do we do?
We make probably the greatest sketch comedy in the fucking universe.
Why you gotta be so conceited about this, Kidsman? Seriously, what's your problem?
I'm not, I'm being honest.
Oh, okay. Fucking A, man.
Waking Farm. If you don't drive, if you don't own at least 18 Case t-shirts, or John Deere t-shirts, or, I don't know, help me out, Mossy Oak t-shirts, you are nothing.
International Harvester.
She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Hey, why is making art in a small town important?
We're peacocks and we need to fly.
Why is making art in a small town important?
Because there's not a God thing.
Why is making art in a small town important?
There ain't shit to do here.
I don't know. I've always been the class clown, and you know, I'm still the same funny guy. I just want to show people a different sense of humor. You know, what I find funny, and I'm hoping that they grasp onto the same things.
Kayleen, how was making 4-player Mayhem for you?
It was fun. I had to learn how not to break character. That was a little difficult. I still did it quite a lot, but hopefully I get better.
Alright, Dalton's down. He's getting pushed. There he goes.
Let's see here. Making 4-player Mayhem, it was stressful. Don't get me wrong, but in the end, like when we got into making it, it was a blast. I had fun with the actors that we had used, and it was a learning experience because it was the first like legitimate skit I've really worked on, except for the stuff I did with Hyder back in the day. But
Roll Hyder clips.
Can we interview Josh Hyder?
oh,
Be very fast about it.
Really quick.
One there.
I'm not. No, it should be all right. I'm not worried about it. How was it for you making 4-player Mayhem?
Well, it was definitely fun. Like, you know, all of the work that we've put into this, all of the procrastinating we've put into this shit, all the distractions we've had to deal with, all of the just nights of not doing any shit, and like, you know, it was a lot of fun because we finally, like, it was a nice little break. Instead of sitting down around a table and trying to get shit worked out, we were, you know, actually, we were making something, and I think that made it more enjoyable because, you know, it's finally, like, it finally got to sink in how, you know, everything that we do is actually gonna become something, and we've got solid something's happening now, and I really just had an overwhelming like sense of accomplishment once, you know, we finally finished. Like I stayed up till 5:30 and like we were up so fucking late.
Hey, what are we filming?
We're filming 4-player Mayhem right now.
Yeah, how's it going?
So far so good. I mean, Dalton's not hurt yet. We broke a light bulb, and that's we fucked some other shit up. We've lost a lot of chess pieces, and Kidsman's being a fuck. It's normal night. Ted's Dead Entertainment.
Hey, is this your pen?
No, that's your pen.
You're the worst.
Yeah, no, I know. I just want to kill you.
Pictures of you and hang them in my room.
But
I think I might have killed your sister. I hope that's okay. Like, you guys were fighting at the party, and I thought you would be cool with it. So you make a pretty loud noise in front of the microphone if you would.
Condescending Google voice it.
How's it going? Good. You dropped your glasses.
No, I didn't.
What's up, buddy? Hey. Good morning.
It's time to go.
Stop it!
Amber, it's Brad.
Wait, how do you focus again? Just will you stand still, please? Thank you.
Amber, it's Brad. I was at the party last night. God, that fucking sounds
No.
Melissa, Brad. So your dog's dead.
Day basis. And she's probably with a few of them right now, and they are probably just drinking and talking about.
Talk to me, sweet cheeks.
How's it going, babe?
My breakfast was straight out the medicine cabinet, a remedy for the aftermath.
All right, who are you?
I'm Sean Flanagan.
Hi, Sean Flanagan. Tell me something about yourself, Sean Flanagan.
I like to play video games
It's really good.
Yeah. and write comedy.
Yeah, it's really pertinent information. Go ahead.
I'm supposed to. Okay. My name is Michael Garvey, but most people call me Garv because that's my last name. I guess. And you asked me that you were going to ask me a question. Or you asked me if I could answer questions for you.
Yep.
And those questions. What was the question?
Why is making art in a small town important?
The pressure's on, you know. I can't think straight.
Very good.
I mean, in a small town, you have to find things to do, and it's just a lot more positive to get that positive energy through art instead of taking math or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like music, at least tends to be better, in my opinion, when it comes from people who are doing it for the love of it, than when it's in a big city when people are trying to make money and be famous.
Good.
I believe art is perspective. Like, art equals perspective. You know.
So, what is Ted's Dead Entertainment to you?
To me,
Yeah.
it's where we can express our creative desires. So,
Ooh. I like the sound of that.
so that we can quit our normal jobs and not live your normal life, a normal life where you work, and that's about it.
Whether it's music or paintings or whatever, art is seeing the world through somebody else's eyes. And when you appreciate art, you like broaden your perspective. Like you see the world from more perspectives than you did before. And
Why is making comedy important to you?
giving a piece of yourself and, you know, out to the world, and you're showing the world how you see the world, you know, and also the kind of art that you don't expose yourself to, like, says a lot about you too, you know, propaganda, you know, and like Bismarck, North Dakota, when I play the drums, you get to see the world from there. Isn't that, nobody gives a fuck in Bismarck, like, what your perspective is, Jordan, or mine, you know, any of the, you know, none of our teachers gave a fuck, none of our parents gave a fuck, you know, only our friends really give a fuck what our perspectives are, and like, that's how we share with each other, because we're too shy to talk about it. You know, and we're like, you know, whatever. But, yeah, and like, everybody here has such a unique perspective and a unique way of looking at it, you know, and that's really rad. So, and that's why things like rhythm records are important, and what you're doing is really important, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's it.
Good. Trevor Jensen. I'm the Pizza King. Work at A&B Pizza. It's probably the best job I've ever had. I've lived a pretty weird life. There's not really much to tell. I mean, I was really poor when I was born, and then I got really rich, and now I'm really poor again because I moved out of my parents' house. So I mean, what can you do? Go to college. That's what you can do. So I just kind of, you know, I like neat shit. I like to get neat shit, like other people don't have. I like to collect stuff. Being the Pizza King is really hard. It's a really tough life. I have to make pizzas all day. I don't get too many days off. You know, it's a grueling line of work. And you know, day in and day out, trying to run my kingdom. Helping all the citizens of Mandan, North Dakota, make sure that they receive the highest quality pizza that they can get.
Why is making comedy important to you?
I've always been a funny guy. My whole life, growing up, I've always been the class clown, you know. Ever since I can remember, even in pre-K, you know, I was the funny kid. I've always been weird. Always, my entire life, been weird. Told me I'm weird and stupid and dumb, and you know, I'm probably actually the smartest person on the planet. I mean, there aren't, like, I had to try really hard to graduate high school. Got a 1.17 GPA. That's not important, but I've won several awards just for being funny. By several, I mean 2 in high school. At our senior banquet, which our students got to vote. They said I would be on a comedy channel. But making comedy is important to me because I gotta let people know how funny I am. I can't keep it inside. I mean, it's almost like there's just there's something inside me, like I've gotta make fun of people. It's the only way I can stay sane. Making comedy, making fun of people to their face, it's probably my favorite thing to do. A lot of people don't realize. I have a very, very obscure sense of comedy because I just mainly think that I'm funny. And I will do things to make myself laugh, and I hope I can try and help and interpret that, the scenarios that go on in my brain, to where you'll just see me chuckling hysterically to myself after a dumb statement. I just want other people to be able to understand my form of funny and why I think I'm so funny. Maybe other people think I'm funny too, because right now, like, I mean, 1 out of every 30 people think I'm funny. But I'm hoping to change those numbers, because I am really funny. I promise.
I guess what I'm trying to say is Ted's Dead's just it's a healing tool for whoever wants to.
Perfect.
I don't know. I just. There's so many things that the people, like, that we surround ourselves with haven't seen, and I just want to show them what they haven't seen yet, and I don't know. I guess that's me in a nutshell, just informing the world on how awesome the world is. Ted's Dead is just a group of guys sitting in the basement trying to find the humor in shitty things.
What's the point in finding the humor in things?
Well, it's either that or suicide. And most people would rather live. So give them something to laugh at so they don't want to kill themselves. It just makes it sound so pathetic when I say it that way.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone. The good earth is rich. We can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way.
stupid mouth. Oh, yeah? Yes. Shut up. Wait a minute. This isn't gold. This is a wishing well. Look.
Hey, you guys, look. It must be the old Moss Garden wishing well.
You know, I always used to believe that when you threw your money in, it turned into your wish.
You take no coins, and I'll take 2 coins and
Hey, that's not fair, Mikey.
Wait. Stop. You can't do this. Why? Because these are somebody else's wishes. They're somebody else's dreams.
Yeah, but you know what? This one right here. This was my dream, my wish. And it didn't come true. So I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back.